what Ikigai means to the Japanese and how it can transform the world. That's something I'd like to talk about today, so stick around. Hi, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Biohacking. So first of all, I'll be speaking at the Ikigai Summit, which will be held on February 17th and 18th. Yeah, Japan or Pacific time. And in North America, it will be February 16th and 17th. Yeah. There will be different speakers at different hour. So you need to check the time schedule to find out who is speaking at what time. And there are many speakers about Ikigai. Yeah, for example, Professor Ken Mogi, yeah, he is the author of the little book of Ikigai, and he's a famous neuroscientist in Japan. Yeah, and many other presenters, they are all researchers on Ikigai and related topics. Yeah, and I'll be speaking on Ikigai biohacking. So in my case, basically I'll be presenting the health and longevity method. Yeah. Okay. But what does Ikigai mean, right? Now you may have seen this diagram, this Venn diagram, but actually it isn't what Ikigai means in Japan. Yeah. And I kind of made another video called Ikigai Fake News about this diagram and how the Ikigai doesn't mean this. Yeah. So please watch that video for detail. Today, I'll just say that in Japan, usually Ikigai doesn't mean something so special. Yeah. It is a very kind of a small, simple thing. Yeah. And it's like a daily joys or pleasures that motivate you to live. For example, like morning coffee. Sometimes it is a pleasure to drink coffee in the morning, and that kind of, I don't know, makes me feel alive. Or like a morning walk, or playing with your child or something like that, something sort of small, but that can give you a joy, and that is Ikigai. Yeah. But there is another meaning to Ikigai, and that is like a life purpose or goal that defines who you are. Yeah. So basically, Ikigai means something that motivates you to live. Yeah. So it could be something very small or something big. So often in the West, maybe they interpret Ikigai as the sort of second meaning, like life purpose or the goal. Yeah. And we do have that meaning in Japanese too. However, when you want to say life purpose, we have another word, like a jinsei no mokuteki, or life goal would be jinsei no mokuhyou. Yeah. But Ikigai is slightly different. Yeah. It's very kind of subtle and plain. It's nothing flamboyant. Yeah. So that's the thing about the Japanese culture. Yeah. We kind of value a sort of small thing. Yeah. We don't have this concept of, like everything has to be big and special and so on. In fact, I did make a video, optimization versus Hara Hachibunme. Hara Hachibunme means stop eating when you are 80% full. Yeah, this is more like sort of a for eating, concept, but it can be applied to other things as well. So not always aiming to reach 100%, but you can kind of stop at 80%, or you can kind of you can be satisfied with 80% thing. Yeah. So in the video, I talked about instead of reaching optimal or 100%, but you can just reach or aim to get to 80% of your performance, and then you can kind of create a sort of balance type of thing. Yeah. But things are very subtle in Japan. Yeah. While in the West, maybe it's very much sort of growth-oriented mentality. You're always seeking the best and most efficient way. And even in the longevity field too, you want to live longer. The longer you can live, the better it is. So you want to live to 150 or 200 and so on. But in Japan, the living longer isn't considered to be always the best. Yeah. So this is a completely different mentality, like yin and yang. Yeah. There's a light and there's a darkness, and both are important. When you look at the nature, when you look at the forest, there's a diverse world there. Yeah, there are big trees, there's small plants, but everything is important. Everything has a role to play in the natural kingdom. Yeah, there's no superior and inferior. Everything has a value, right? How small it is. Just like the weather, we appreciate the sunny days, but we also enjoy the rainy days too, because rainy days have a beauty, yeah, in them. Okay, so I'm not saying that the Japanese way is any better. It's just different. It's just different. But the whole world has been led by the Western mentality, this growth-oriented mindset, yeah, in the last 50 or even like 100 years, yeah. Basically, our civilization, the present world, yeah, has been built by the Western mentality, and now we have reached the pinnacle of that civilization, and then we are kind of entering to the new phase now with all AI and the whole thing. And then, but one thing we have not changed is our mentality. Yeah. And so, are we going to continue our progress with the same mentality? Because Albert Einstein said, we cannot solve a problem with the same mindset that created. So maybe it is time to change your approach. Just try a different approach. I'm not saying Japanese way is any better, but it's different. So maybe we can just try using this approach for a change. Okay, so this Ikigai Summit, yeah, people will be speaking about Ikigai, and it's not just about Ikigai. It's the whole about sort of Japanese concept, how Japanese see things in general. And then maybe you can benefit a lot from that way of thinking, that mentality, because this subtleness, this kind of plainness is actually the key to transform our world. Yeah, for the summit schedule, you can go to the schedule page here, and then you'll find who is speaking at what time, what day, and so on. For example, I will be speaking, Sachiaki Takamiya, 1 p.m. Australia time, Friday, the 17th, and then 11 a.m. Japan time, and then 7:30 a.m. India time, and Europe will be 3 a.m. and US, the Eastern time will be 9 p.m. and Pacific time will be 6 p.m. Thursday night, which is the 16th. Right. Yeah. So you can check the time schedule like that. And then also there's a panel discussion at like 10 a.m. Japan time, which is 1 hour before my presentation. And I am taking part in this panel discussion along with Professor Ken Mogi. Yeah, and Professor Ken Mogi will be speaking just 1 hour before at 9 a.m. Japan time. So yeah, the best thing is you can, attend from 9 a.m. all the way to midday. So you get to hear Professor Mogi speak and panel discussion and my presentation, right? Yeah. But there are many other incredible speakers. So yeah, my suggestion is attend all of them. Yeah, and there's a second schedule for the second day too. Yeah. And then there is a early bird pricing. So usually the ticket is $99, but if you book before the 10th, yeah, if you purchase the ticket before February 10th, then you can save $20. Okay, so I suggest that you buy the ticket today. Okay, thank you for watching. Again, my name is Hachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Biohacking. In this book, I did write about this Japanese concept that I was talking about on chapter 6, mental exercises to bioharmonize yourself. And there's a section called Zen and the Art of Listening and Giving. Yeah, so I kind of wrote about it in the book as well. Okay, so if you like this video, please give me your thumb up and subscribe to my channel. Now, I have over 700 subscribers. I'm very happy. So in the beginning of this year, I reached 600 subscribers. So that means within about a month, I got another 100 subscribers. I'm very happy and excited. So thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. Okay, so I will see you in the next video. Live with your Ikigai!